So cystic fibrosis is the most common genetic condition affecting Australians. So about 3,500 people are actually living with CF in Australia.
Wow.
And about 1 in 25 people actually carry the recessive CF gene change. So because CF is a genetic condition, people get CF when they inherit 2 copies of the CF gene, which is abnormal. There's changes in the gene, which means it doesn't work properly, and they receive that from mum and 1 copy from one and 1 copy from dad. And what happens is that means that a protein that is usually really, really important in transporting salt across cells in the body isn't able to function properly. It doesn't form properly. And so what you end up with is this abnormal buildup of a thick and sticky mucus in the lungs, the airways, the digestive system, and that causes the symptoms of CF as we know it. And look, CF has changed over the years. Certainly treatments have gotten better, but it still remains the most common life-limiting condition in Australia.
So you need to have. Does everyone have this particular gene? We all have it. But,
we do.
Right. So, but it's just if you get one of these little genes that's got a nasty little hook on it or something. I don't know. I'm just imagining in my head what it would look like. And, I get a nasty critter in there in my gene. And then but you need someone else with the same nasty gene for this to happen?
Yes, that's exactly right. And you can think of genes as kind of the instructions that our body uses to produce proteins.
Right.
And we receive 1 copy. We get 2 copies of each gene. We get 1 for mum and 1 for dad.
Yeah.
And we have thousands of different genes in our body. And the CF gene is actually the CFPR gene. It's a very long word. You can think of it as almost like a sentence. You can think of this gene as a sentence. And then when there are these changes, you can think of them as spelling mistakes. And the spelling mistakes mean that the product at the end of it, so the protein that usually the genes create, it doesn't work properly. It's not doing the way that it's, functioning the way that it's meant to. And that's what causes these changes.